Hey everyone, how's it going? Yeah, today was a big day, right? Today was a big day. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? Look at this, Boss Nass. Boss Nass. Whoops. I don't want that. Take me back. All right. What's planned today? Today we're gonna do hopefully the 3v3. I still haven't checked. I haven't checked. So I'm hoping the 3v3. What do you call it? GAC reviews. We'll see though. We'll see. It's there. Okay. Cool. Cool. How are you doing, Baroness? How are you doing? Thanks for the first time chat. Welcome to the Twitch lands. Welcome to the Twitch lands. The Wild West, as we like to call it. Hey everyone. Hey, if you guys aren't familiar with man, sorry, I'm messing with my my little windows here. They're being difficult. They're being difficult. Okay, cool. So if you're unfamiliar, Trufa is in the house. So go ahead. He's on the top there with the little Trufa OG Batman. But if you're unfamiliar with him, yeah, go ahead and hit him. Give him a follow. He's a fellow streamer. I'm sure you all know him. I'm sure you do. But just in case you didn't, there he is. Give him a follow. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. There's enough love here in this community for everyone. Enough love for everyone. So, we got nothing in events today. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like he's about to eat like some little frog or something, you know? He's a little... huge news today. I feel like the Zori Bliss news, no one really cared about, right? No one cares about Zori Bliss. No one cares. But I care. I care. Do you know why? Gifts are here now? Yeah. But do you know why I care about the Zori Bliss? It's because I don't have a 7-star Zori Bliss. And also, I'm farming light side tickets. So that means I get a 7-star Zori Bliss for free. Absolutely free. So I was farming her. Now I don't have to farm her. The Zori Bliss is now, I'm now going to have a... Because it's going to be a, she's going to be the next Galactic Chase. It's like the 24th to the 27th or something. There's so many, there's so much other news. There's so much other news that no one's really talking about the Zori news. 24, 28, yeah. So yeah, I'm farming light side tickets, so that means I get her for absolutely free. Everyone can gift you, boss. Yeah. So the gifting, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it was really sleazy. Really sleazy how they just unannounced put the Lightspeed bundles only in the gifts. I don't like this. Personally I don't like this take. What they're doing is they're trying to shoehorn us into using this gift so that they can show like, hey, we designed this new thing and everyone's using it. We made, you know, X millions of dollars, you know, to their bosses or their whoever they have to impress. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to create a mechanism where if you want these Lightspeed bundles, which a lot of people do and have been waiting on because they missed out on them, they're trying to shoehorn people, yeah, shareholders. Well, they're like, you know, a step below, right? But they're trying to get their shareholders to be like, hey, we created this new thing, this new mechanism, and guess what? It sold millions of dollars. We're so great. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get this mechanism where they get a huge influx of money, and they're trying to take their cash cow, their golden goose, the new Lightspeed bundles, and they're trying to shove them into these gifts so that people are forced to use this gifts. It's not an event, Jar Jar. It's a galactic chase. Galactic chase. So yeah, I know you can go to the characters. You can go to the characters. You can go to like the resistance one or whatever, and then you like click on her and you go here, and then you can buy the bundle here. So obviously not JTR. Obviously not JTR, but the other ones. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, not JTR. Yeah. I just clicked a random one. Okay, Kaiser. I'm starting out. Give me a second here. We're starting out. We're just starting out. But yeah, but obviously I can't buy. Like I have Ray and Kylo, so the bundles aren't going to show for me. But yeah, you can do that there. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Well, it's not gonna show. Yeah, it's not gonna show. What, you want me to do a little short? You want me to get like fake enraged? Like, look in here, listen here, CG. I know what you're doing. You're trying to shoehorn us into. Oh, it's time! It's time! Be right back. So you guys finally get to meet the real Captain Amazing. Say hello. Say hello. Here he is. Say hello to Captain Amazing. Hello. Hello. This is my this is Captain Amazing. Yeah. But not live. Live in the flesh. Live in the flesh. Captain Amazing. He's my little mascot. He's my little mascot. So his name's Captain Amazing. We lovingly call him Captain. So I know he looks like a little teddy bear. I know he looks like a little teddy bear, but he's actually 12 years old. He's 12 years old. This little sweet guy. This little sweet guy. Look at him. Hello. Hello. He's real. He's real. This is a real live thing. I know he looks too cute. He looks too cute to be. Yeah. Hello. He looks so adorable, right? Yep. You guys finally get to meet him. Finally get to meet him. He just ate dinner. He just ate dinner. He really is this quiet all the time though. He's this quiet all the time. He's a very sweet dog. Very sweet dog. We call him Captain. We call him Captain. So he's the better looking Captain Amazing. Some say I'm his mascot. He's so adorable. Look, oh. Such a loving dog. Really sweet. Really sweet. Okay. But I'm glad you all got to meet him. I'm glad you all got to meet him. All right, so I'm gonna go put him back. It's his nappy time. I'm glad you guys got to finally meet Captain. Sweet, right? It's adorable. He's adorable. Say bye, Captain. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bear back. Bear back. I'm back. I'm back. So what were we saying? What were we saying? I forgot. Yeah, a lot of gifting Krakens. I'll say this. Yeah, I did see that. I'll say this though. They really do need to, if they want this to really be successful, they have to make these gifts be not individual. So if they make these gifts where, you know, you buy $10 and your whole guild gets like X amount of things, it needs to be like everyone. Yeah. So I did see like they're trying the new like rewards with Marquise. I did see that. I did see it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't take much of a look at it. I'll see how it works in practicality. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's incredibly too generous or anything. I don't think it's anything to be excited about. Yeah. Gifting is dumb. I think gifting is dumb. But if they want it to be successful, Because like, who am I gonna be like? Hey, bro. Yeah. Now we're gonna get a lot more people in guild chat being like, "Hey guys, it's my birthday." Just letting you guys know randomly, just in case, you know, you wanted to know something like that it happens to be my birthday today, just in case, you know, like we're gonna see a lot more of that. Hey guys, yeah, I know I said last week it was my birthday, but this week I got married. I just got married, bros. I just got married. Can you believe it? Just in case you wanted to know that, just in case, you know. People are going to be a lot more open with their celebrations. Who wants your ally code? Yeah. Yeah, just in case you guys weren't aware. Happens to be my birthday, guys. Happens to be my birthday. Yeah. Jar Jar, I'm gonna be 100% with you. I'm gonna be 100%. I'm not sure when I'm gonna farm Jar Jar. I'm not sure. This is not a good deal. This is not a good deal. Yeah. Yeah, R5 for like 5 for Jar Jar. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this gifts. One thing, it's like, it's not sleazy, right? It's not sleazy because I'm glad they brought the Lightspeed bundles back, but I see what they're doing. I know what they're doing, and I don't like it. I don't like it. They're trying to use these Lightspeed bundles. Congrats, have a pass. I don't know what that means, Jar Jar. Wells Welling for friends. Yeah. Well, this is, yeah, because they said that players keep asking for this, but it's probably like one whale who's like, I'm sick of having to just give money to people. Can I just like buy stuff for people? And they're just like, man, it may have been one person, but if one person says that, that means 100,000 people are thinking it. So 100,000 players want a whale for their friends. We need to put all this. Yeah, we need to put all our efforts into this new system of whaling. We need them to whale harder. And that's probably honestly what it is. It's probably they're trying to get that 1% of players who whale, that like, how can we get them to whale harder? And they're like, we need to make these guys buy packs for 50 people instead of one. It's 50 times the profit. Yeah, well, people want to be able to create their own mega factory, because if we could filter things into one characters, 100%, like there would be like character farms that they would just have like 49 people in a guild, and then you would join it, and then you would shuffle all the resources into there, and then you would join the next guild, and then you'd shuffle all the resources in there. Hey Adam, how's it going, my dude? How's it going? Yeah, but players probably wanted a free way of like sending resources to each other, but there's no way to do it. Did I ended the review? No, I haven't even started, Adam. I haven't even started. Did you want to jump in on this? You want to be my first guy, Adam? You want to be the firsties? All right. So I'll start the list. If anyone wants to start looking at their last 3v3 round, let me know. I'm gonna start making the list right now. So I guess I'll start with Adam. No. You don't want to be added? Yeah, sure. I got Adam. Music, you don't want to be added to today's list? No, it was horrible. No, I may just like take a sneak peek. I just have to see what happened there. Maybe make it into a little short. This guy thought he could hide the skeletons in his closet. Little did he know I was gonna be snooping. No, just kidding. No, it's cool. You don't have to. Okay, so I got Unholy and Baroness on there. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get what people want. The people wanted ways to shuffle things between each other. What's today? Thursday? I know, disgusting. I farm health mods. I farm health mods. Gross. Gross. I have a lot of characters that need health mods. Full sets. Full sets. Full sets of health mods. I know. It's gross. Gross. My I'm having so I'm building a lot of characters actually. I'm building a lot of characters. At least to gear 12. At least to gear 12. While I'm my horde phase is over. My horde phase is over and my spend phase is here. Cuz I've been spending like crazy amounts. Crazy amounts. I built up like 2 teams pretty much. 2 teams. They're only gear 12, but it's a start. It's a start. So I'm going to start gearing up like characters that don't need chirotech. So I'm gonna start gearing up characters that don't need chirotech. So I'm gonna take these troopers up and running. What else did I do? Farming. I got these guys to gear 12. There's no Starkiller and Bam Lightspeed bundles yet. They're not back. So I took these guys to gear 12, and I think it's gear 11. Yeah. So these guys are crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. For these Inquisitors. They bankrupted me. I'll always take that into account, Musique. I'll always take that into account. Alright, and then I built up my Separatist, because maybe I'll unlock gas soon or something. But I took up Magna Guard, B2 Super Battle Droid, B1, and then Droidica a little. So I'm probably going to take Droidica up to gear 12, maybe new. Yeah, because the reason I did it is because I'm going to have a relic General Grievous. I'm going to have a relic General Grievous. So I wanted at least gear 12, so that they can do something, you know, at least do something, and I can start giving them like decent mods and stuff. But pretty much all these, I'm just starting to use all my raid currency, because I've been stacking everything up. So now that I'm at a place where all I need is chirotech, I'm just gonna start spending all my gear 12 to take all these characters to like all my mod currency, or not all my raid currency. I just have too much. I have too much, so might as well take these characters up to gear 12. All right, I'm not gonna do all my conquests. I'm gonna use some of this conquest. I'm probably gonna do like 2 or 3 attacks just to bring this energy down, and then I'll jump into the reviews because I started a little late. Let's see what I need for these guys. Really? JML? Alright, let's see. So how was your guys' day? Thursday? Wednesday? What day of the week is it? Wednesday for you guys? You haven't even lived your Wednesday yet, right? Or you're ending your Wednesday? Coming into Thursday? Yeah, GG is really handy on offense. Thursday now? Yeah, sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I forget. Hard to keep track. You're 2 hours ahead of me? Nice. Yeah, days are hard. Days are hard. I'm like 16 hours ahead of my family generally, so Thursday, yeah. So I wanted to make a video about all this news that's coming out, but all the news came out as I'm driving to work. Like, I'm literally driving to work, and I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm not going to be able to do anything, because by the time I can like talk about this stuff, I was like, it's already done, you know, it's already done. So that's the annoying thing about living in Japan. Midday, nice. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, annoying doing that, where you're just like, oh, let me just talk about this stuff, and I really can't. That's why it was nice when Jar Jar came out, I was able to make a video because they released it like at midnight for some reason, US time. Yeah. How's your guys' conquest going, by the way? You guys getting good data dis? Not great, but not terrible. What more can you ask for with not great, but not terrible? Actually, not this one, but the one before this one, I got like fantastic, just like absolutely fantastic data dis right off the bat. This one's been pretty like lackluster, but the one before it was just like ridiculously good. So people say that they don't like using Ruthless Swiftness with SLKR. I do. I prefer Ruthless Swiftness with SLKR. So I'll show you here. Right? Because let me find freaking fives. Where is he hiding? Fives over here, right? So I'll poke him. And then boom, I juice up my turn meter. So give him turn meter. I'll just like swipe. Boom. Usually I'll win at this point, but yeah, still no problem. Ruthless Swiftness. Sector 5, dude, you're going hard. You're going super hard. I've only been like doing 2 refreshes a day, I think. Because if I can do 3 refreshes if I do it like in the morning, afternoon, and evening. But I haven't been doing that. Yeah, I do the 50 refreshes. But lately I've only been doing 2. Sector 3. Yeah, I'm in sector 3. Normally I would be like finishing 4 a day. 4 refreshes a day. Yeah, that's not bad. It's nice. I'll tell you what, it's nice having more teams than I need. It's nice. Because it wasn't that long ago that I had like absolutely no teams. And these pop-ups have been insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do game-wise tonight. I have to do my rote. I'm just gonna deploy though. I'm just gonna deploy before my guild like hates on me. Even though I don't know. I don't like deploying. Yeah, they are. Mostly rushing to an end and then going back to all feats. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I do. I do the same thing. I'm just not rushing as hard. How many shards do we have so far? 19? 19 out of 19. I'll tell you what, these guys are good. These guys are good. Look at this. Boom. It's not perfect. We get around like 20, 24, 25. Credit heist just started. Nice. I'll get some credits. I'll collect my 5 million. My 5 million. Yeah. Alerts at 310. Okay, cool. $4 million. Right, it happens. It happens. Happens to the best of us, right? Five was the minimum? No, it's not. It's definitely not. I think 3 is the minimum. 3 is the absolute like dog minimum. Yeah, see 1.5. So 3 is the minimum. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, 4. I guess I'm lucky today. The RNG is with me. The RNG is with me. Yeah, you put that bad juju on me. You put that bad juju on me. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, Adam 452. Go ahead and drop your ally code, my dude. Drop your ally code. You just got 4-2. It's okay, my dude. Without remodding? Ew. You gotta remod, my dude. You gotta remod. I don't know how you normally mod, but... Yeah, not good. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see how you did, Adam. Let's see how your last round went. You did bad? Well, let's see. Let's see how you did. Let's see how you did. Let's see if there's anywhere where we can improve your Grand Arena. Alright, Kyber 2. Okay. Okay, nice, Dr. Wiley. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to mod my Inquisitors. Probably poorly. Probably poorly. Like I said, I do have a while until I start relicking them. I just took them to Gear 12 because I felt like I don't need Chirotech in my life. I was like, I don't need Chirotech. Who needs Chirotech, right? Like, I had like 2,000. Now I have 0. Now I have 0. Like... Just absolutely wrecked my Chirotech. Alright, let's see your GAC history. Okay. Round 1. This is good. This is good. I want them more for their ships. Honestly. Honestly, even like I'll get Riva soon. I'll get Riva soon. Yeah, Jar Jar. You tell him, Jar Jar. Like, hey, don't you have something to do? Right? Alright. Low gear chieftains got bodied by Fin Zori. Yeah, I think I'm not this proving grounds, but the proving grounds next month. Next month proving grounds, I'll get the scythe and what's his name? Trench and the scythe. Excuse me. Okay. You have a decent defense. Your Zori, stop farming your Zori. You're gonna get Zori for free. Stop farming her. She's gonna be a galactic chase, so that's gonna be good. All right, Lord Vader, Thrawn Maul. Okay. Yeah, this is risky, but they killed off the sides. I would take this. I would take that. Who takes Treya against Jabba? I don't understand this one. Does anyone understand this one? I've never heard this before. Yeah, I guess Baroness. I'm a fan. I wouldn't say I'm like I played God of War. So does that count? I stomped on all the gods. Greek, Norse. Absolutely stomped them out in God of War. So yeah, sure. Yeah. There's no way this was gonna do anything. Yeah, I had 2000 plus Kyrotech Jar Jar. Now I have none. But I also geared up JML recently. I geared up Ben, and then I'm relicking like 3 others and then going into it. So I don't know how much I actually spent. Probably like 1400 Kyrotech or something on the Inquisitors. I don't know how much it. Excuse me. I don't know how much it cost. But. Well, yeah, but like, come on. There's no way that was gonna win. Even without Savage. Like maybe with Savage, they like, but even like Bush, like there's no way that would win. And the dude had JMK. Like, why throw away your perfectly good Treya when you have a JMK? This was a... Okay. So this was to bait out... Nice. This was smart. This is the smartest thing I've seen this opponent do. So he baited out JMK's, what do you call it? His cooldown refreshes on Ahsoka. So took out down their cooldown refreshes and then took him out. That's smart. Especially since this is a no revive cron. And then lost on Malgus. 135 banners. I feel like this is an absolute slog. Like an absolute slog, right? And he only got 135 banners out of it. Man, that guy must have felt horrible. Absolutely horrible. Because I feel for this dude. This dude went through it. He's like, let me try some risky moves. Let me take out this Rey. That's R9. Let me like try to bounty hunters Lord Vader. Let me throw absolute garbage at Jabba the Hutt. That would never work. And then kill him with JMK. And then bait out JMK's abilities and come in with Reva. Oh, we're gonna see. But alright, so Rey, yep. Malgus. These are normal defenses so far. Qui-Gon, yeah. Yeah. Lord Vader has no ult. Okay. Seer. I don't like this defense, to be honest. I don't like it. It gets beat too cheaply. Like Malgus just crushes this. So does Treya, I guess. I think also Malik also beats this. I don't like it. Malik beats it solo, or it can. I like Rex 5s. Yeah, so this guy turtles. See, Savage Watt, okay. Lord Vader, Maul, Thrawn. Yep, Iden. You didn't want to Wampa this guy? You didn't want to Wampa this? Someone leaves Wampa food out here. Someone left you some Wampa chow, and you didn't even Wamp it. Wampa Darth Revan. Wampa beats Darth Revan? Really? I don't know. I wouldn't think Wampa beats Darth Revan. I want to see this. I want to see this. Is this a fluke? Because your Wampa is not even like... Hey, the Frankto, how's it going? How are you doing? Read any good stories lately? Yeah, I guess 70%, 73%. Now you know. Another day in paradise. Nice. Now you know. Now you know. So this is a good thing to know. I learned something today. You can Wampa Darth Revan. I would have never thought. I would have thought with like fear. But yeah, I guess. Interesting. You're every day. Yeah, 2% against Malik. 67%. I see that why this would have a lower chance, because HK stops the turn meter gain. High chance against Talon too. Decent chance against Marauder. Marauder has a lot of damage. Interesting. So anything without Malgus or Malik. Look at this. Look at this absolute joke. Look at this. 13 battles. There's 13 poor souls that decided to go see Wampa freaking what? 13 people. 13 people decided to go see Wampa what? That's like 13 too many. Yeah, 11 more below it. Yeah. What is this? What are these people? What are they doing? Hey, damaged Wajciak. Congratulations, dude. You're talking really like aggressively, but in a way that's almost like I don't know, like passive, like a passive way of talking, but that's also aggressive. I don't know, aggressive passive or something. I don't know. But look at this. Look at this. Passive aggressive. Yeah. That sounds a lot better than what I thought of. Aggressive passive. I don't know, my dude. I don't know. It's like an aggressive way to talk, but that is also somehow passive at the same time. Yeah. Thanks, Baroness. Thanks. Yeah. It's a faction. Yeah, interesting. Interesting though. So, good thing to learn. Good thing to learn, Adam. Thanks. Learn something today. Learn something today. Wampa got feared one time. Nice. Alright, third sister against Luke. That's an easy dub. Yep, Imperial Troopers against Bounty Hunters. Solid. Iden against Luke, also solid. Jedi against General Grievous, solid. Padme against Rey, solid. Yeah, if you want damage, we can look at your your Grand Arena. Yeah, your Grand Arena, your 3v3. That's what we're doing today. Doing some GAC reviews. Oh, 5 mil. Oh, hey, Hellscreen. Look at the Frankto just dunking on all of us. The Frankto. Oh, look at Big Bad Frankto with his 5 million heist. Yeah, sorry. Us poors with our only our 4 million. Yeah. Yeah, 4 million. This is the 4 million crew. This is the 4 million crew. It's a perfect insult, Baroness. A perfect insult. Man, you take like all your meta ships on well, not all of them, but you take some meta ships on offense, my dude. You don't mess around with your ships. You don't mess around. You don't mess around, my dude. All right, so this time the donkey gets dunked on. So let's see your defense. We can see a little more in it. I'm surprised 60. You just didn't attack or something? Nope. Okay, you attacked. All right. Hey Rebel, how's it going, my dude? How's it going? All right, so this Zori team like slaps for you. This Zori team's getting you some. Hello, Rebelin. How are you doing, my friend? You got scripts. So this Zori team is still waking up. Is there any mods you would like me to rattle off for you, Rebel, as you just wake up? Any sets you need me to look up for you? Yeah, people do. People do. Well, I don't know. This is like a decent team too. Like an R8 Jedi Knight Revan, R8 Yoda, R7 Jolie. Like that's not exactly cheap. That's not exactly cheap. So I think they're probably hoping to like take Zori out of stealth and then focus her down. But yeah, I want to look at this team. I want to look at this team. Yeah, of course he has the. I'm pretty sure he has the on me. I want to see it. I want to see what kind of investment he has in mods that he's getting like multiple holds on here. I want to see because it's pretty interesting. Twice. You want him with Finn. Finn Zori is the core. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what you got here. Let's see how fast this Finn is. Because if this is like blazing fast, then that would explain it. 315. No, 315. That is not blazing fast. You have OG Finn at gear 12? Dr. Wiley, this is what you have to do. You find a guild member and you get them to gift you the bundles. You get them to gift you the bundles, and then you're good. Yeah. Crap mods. Crap mods. Insane. Insane. Okay, but you have 2 Zetas. Yeah, tell them it's your birthday. Tell them it's your birthday, and then in 5 days that you're getting married. You know, just like drop it in chat. Okay. So crazy. You don't need that much investment. Just the Zetas and the Omi, and Zori does some work for you. If you could trade credits. Yeah, interesting. Absolutely interesting. So apparently even a slow resistance hero Finn, and as long as you have the Zetas and the Omi on Zori, she does some good work. Man, oh, you have an R8 Wampa. That explains it. That's probably why you're willing to do the more risky things with Wampa, because you're R8. You took in the superior Inquisitors. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Yeah, TIE Fighter. Yeah, this is... Oh, okay, that's his enemy. Yeah, sorry. I always get it mixed up. I always get it mixed up. I always get it mixed up. Okay. So you have a Night Sister defense. I like this. I like this. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Crap. Night Sisters. Okay. Alright. You have an R10 Wampa. First order type pilot. Alright. So your defenses are really if you say so, Rebel. If you say so. So you go pretty light, Adam. Like you go really high, but you don't go very wide with your defenses. So it looks like you put in a few GLs and then the rest are just like absolute like freeze. North is light zone. Okay. Negotiator with Marauder. I like that. I like this. Look, getting... That's so funny. It's so funny to me when people take like a meta ship, hoping to just like dunk on the off meta and then they lose. Oh man. This guy lost Malevolence against Radis with the comeuppance. How embarrassing, right? How embarrassing. Do you think this guy was like raging? Do you think he's like absolutely raging that he took a Malevolence against a Radis and just got dunked on? I'd be pretty upset, especially because I would be like streaming it. I would be like, I guess I'll just like quickly dunk on this. Yeah, I'll just quickly dunk on this Radis, and then you just lose. Okay, Marauder. Man, you're Radis, the MVP. Look at that. And then he tried to... Yeah. And then you tried to... You tried to take Trench off the bench. That's your whole season, Frankto? I did watch your one. I did watch one of your matches, Frankto, and it was not a very good match. It was very quick. It was very quick. It was surprisingly quick. How you were in and out of there. You're like boom battle, and you're like, yep, I lost, and then that was it. Yeah, it was like I don't know how many attacks you did. You did like 2 or 3 or something. It was really short, really short. It's not good. It was not a good Grand Arena. But, you know, we all have those. We all have those. We all have those. I remember, yeah, when I first started streaming, before I streamed, I had a 9-0 season. So I went 9 wins, 0 losses. And then I started streaming, and I had a 7 loss streak. Like my first 7 Grand Arena streaming, I got absolutely dunked on. Absolutely dunked on. It was really embarrassing. I was like, man, these guys are gonna think I'm like a super scrub. You know, I'm glad you guys don't come from my Grand Arena prowess, because you guys would have been gone a long time ago. Yeah. You went 1-8 this season? Wow. Let's see your stuff. Let's see drop your stuff, Dr. Wiley. Drop your stuff. I want to see your here. I'm adding you to the list, Dr. Wiley. We're gonna look at your... You only think I'm a half scrub? Thank you. Thank you. Hard pass. No, you're on the list, Dr. Wiley. You're on the list. So fun fact, Dr. Wiley. A fun fact. I don't know if you know this. But we have the internet here. And if your name is anywhere close to what it is in game on your Twitch stream, I'm gonna find it. Here, I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna see if I can find your in game. I'm gonna find it. No, it's not. Is your in-name game? Dr. Dill Dowie? Is it? This guy had an 8 and 1. I think this is your account. Look, because this guy had like an 8 and 1 series too. I think I found it. No, it isn't. I don't know, my dude. Baron Kyber 3. What's your name? What's your name in game? Don't make me go through all my streams. I reviewed your account once. I probably reviewed your account once at least. Don't make me go through all my streams to find it. Next time. All right. I'm gonna remember if your name actually is Dr. Dill in game, you better change it because I'm gonna find out. All right. Let's see what you did here. I don't like this. Why are people doing this? Why do people go SLKR, Hux, First Order Officer? Why do people do that? I don't like it at all. I don't like it. You're just like setting up SLKR to be all by his lonesome. Like just go like First Order so go First Order Officer and Crew. First Order Officer and Crew, and then that leaves Hux to go with the First Order TIE Pilot and Sith Trooper, and that team absolutely slaps. So to win, you just need SLKR, Crew, First Order Officer. Yeah, I understand, Baroness. I understand the fundamentals of why they do it. You just need SLKR, Crew, First Order Officer, and then that saves Hux for what do you call it? Another team. And Hux lead slaps, absolutely slaps. If for me, I would think this would have, because if they had higher relics, yeah, like this absolutely works, because this hey Decepticons, they die, like these die because they're really low relics, like relic 5. So you just kill them, right? Because you do the poke, swipe, and then Bush dies. I get it. But you could do it cheaper if you go SLKR, Crew, First Order Officer, because Crew could actually like survive, and it wins with better banners. You haven't seen me in a hole? Wow. Are you talking to Decepticons? I'm assuming you're talking to Decepticons. He's deceptive that way. He's deceptive. Alright. This sucks. It always sucks when you drop against... Hey, Unterhosen Junkie. Alright, so you have a dumb question. You have no friends which are playing Star Wars... And you gift me the SLKR bundle. I can't Unterhosen Junkie. So you have to do it with a guild, like someone who's in your guild. So I can't just like give you something. You have to like do that with a guild member, and then they can do it. So I don't because you can only gift things to people who are in your guild, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so you'll have to talk to someone there. And I think you could probably do like a bundle for a bundle. So it's like, hey, I'll buy you this bundle and you'll buy me that bundle. And then you don't have to PayPal them. So, yeah, or, yeah. So, yeah. But this sucks. Oh, you died too. You don't trust guys which aren't streaming? I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Unterhausen Junkie. I don't know you. I don't know anything about you, my dude. I don't know a single thing about you to be buying you stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Nah, nah, nah to the nah, nah, nah. I'm not saying you're a bad actor. I'm not saying that. Because that's like it doesn't even work, that thing. But you don't know me. I don't know anything about you. Yeah, I don't know anything about you. This is the first time you've talked to me, is saying like, hey, let's swap money. Hey, I know we've never talked before, but let's swap money. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, but this Adam, what happened here? What happened here? Did she ult and then, because this is like really bad. Like these guys are full health over here, and this is like 1 minute. So I don't know what happened here, but it's really not good. Bad choices. Yeah, you made some really bad choices. Because you preloaded it too. This is a preloaded Ray now. Stacking offense cron. How much could she have stacked, my dude? And she does not have a stacking offense cron. No, it's not. She has they recover 2% health cron. Oh, whenever a rebel fighter. Rebel fighters, my dude. There's no rebel fighters here. No rebel fighters. So, yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting. I would say for this, right? For this, your best bet is to play on airplane mode. So if you make these mistakes, that they don't like compound, because this is like a compound mistake because you preloaded it. Like, yeah, and now you like going with C, and then it's preloaded. So now she like slaps harder. So, and Ben Solo's gonna go, and then these two put healing immunity out too. It's not good, not good. Oh yeah, see, this is what we call compounding. This is a problem. This is a problem that's getting worse and worse because you preloaded it. Ray sucks. Yeah, yeah, I get it. If you don't beat it with your, if you want a more reliable Ray counter, bump up the relics on Starkiller to R7 and give them better mods, and it'll make it. Because I don't know how this happened, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've seen like Ray absolutely loses, or Starkiller absolutely loses to Ray. I've never seen such a horrible loss as this, where like Ben's full health, Ray's full health, and you only took the protection off. How fast is the Mara Jade? I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, here. I guess I'll offer it to the group. Any other streamer here wanna help Unterhosen Junkie out and give him money? anyone looking to get scammed out of some money? Unterhosen Junkies willingly helping you guys part with your monies if you guys need it. Oh, you have to wash your hair, Frankto? Me too. Me too. It's my wash my hair day. Yeah, I'm sorry. I would, but I can't. This is decent speed on Mara Jade. Yeah, this is decent mods. I don't know. Hey, Rage versus the World. How's it going, my dude? I don't know why you lost so bad. I don't know why you lost so bad. Do you know what I think happened? No, I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. Because you went like all in on Ray. Do you know the only thing I could think of? The only way I could see you losing this bad is if you didn't take crit hit immunity off Ray and you only hit her. Like you just went like straight basics on Ray. Like that's the only thing I could see. Like you just didn't use a single special. You left crit hit immunity on Ray and you went like straight in on her, and then you just like turbocharged her because she was inspired, and then you like pumped up her her offense so much, and then she just like whacked you guys all out. That's the only way I could see this team doing that badly, like losing that fast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's. He has one. He has one. But I think maybe that's what happened. You probably didn't force repulse, or you didn't use Mara Jade. You didn't use Mara Jade to take off Ray's crit hit immunity, and then you just like went all in on her, and then she just like bodied you because she was gaining so much mastery. Because as you're gaining that turn meter, if she's inspired or anyone else is inspired, then you're just like turbocharging their mastery, and then she just like whirlwind you all or ulted you, and you just lost. So I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, you can't keep her. You gotta crush her motivation. You gotta crush her motivation. A 5-head? Yeah. At least it's not like. It's more than half his head. Because there's some people where half their head is like face, and then the other half is like forehead. So he's like a 60-40. 40% forehead, 60% face. So that's not the worst. That's not the worst. He's just balding a little. He got that widow's peak. He got that widow's peak going on here. So, you know, he's lived a very stressful life. Yeah, he's lived a very stressful life. You be Darth Vader's apprentice and see how your freaking hairline's gonna be doing. I imagine that's probably like really stressful. Yeah, Cam. Yeah, this Ray absolutely wrecked you, my dude. I like how you went with the Mon Mothma. Yeah. So the thing about Ray, even solo, like if you lose out on, man, that one Ray beat you. That one Ray just like beat you bloody. That Ray just like absolutely stomped you. You know, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, dude. I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you had the courage. You had the courage to show this to the team. You know, you're like, everyone learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Don't turbocharge Ray with mastery and let her ult you in the face. Yeah, because this is like super rough, my dude. This is rough, but I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You took the L and you showed it to the team. All right, this was good. This is good. Let's see what happened here. All right. Yep. Garbage defenses doing garbage things. Yep. Someone who knows what they're doing. All right. Yeah, I see this. So they clear your north wall, right? And then they go for your ships. Interesting. Why are people so garbage? You know what I mean? Like, why are people so bad at the game that they lose on like this I understand. This I understand. Because they don't watch me. No. Yeah, they're so. I don't understand some people. I don't understand some people. Yeah, Hellscream. It does. It does. But it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need it. But you could go if you really were worried about it, Hellscream. Then you can go like SOKR, Hux, and Crew. I would rather that than what do you call it? But I personally I don't need it. I don't need it. I beat it just fine with SOKR, Crew, First Order Officer. Like they can take a few turns. It's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, if they watch me, they would know what not to do. Yeah, learn from other people's mistakes. I learn from other people's mistakes all the time. All the time. And Baroness, you're coming in with the fire today. You're coming in with the fire. You could have went for 3-0, but totally misplayed Jabba in the champ round. Against Jabba, or are you playing with Jabba? Twice? You own it. Against? Oh, okay. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Sometimes they sneak up on you. Sometimes they sneak up on you. I want this counter. I want this counter, personally. But I don't have any of these at relics. I don't have any of these at relics. But it's such a good counter. It's such a good... I like counters like this. Where it's like 3 characters that, you know, they're pretty mid. 3 mid characters. And they just take out some like really strong teams because they're of, you know, mechanics. Yeah. Well, all these are gear 12 for me. Well, Newt is like gear, I don't know, 9, 10, or 11. 9, 10, or 11. And then Django's gear 10, or gear 12. And B1's gear 12. It's a known counter. It's an absolute known counter, Dr. Wiley. I just don't have the relics. I don't have the relics. But it is a good counter. It's absolutely a good counter. Like, I don't hate this because you're winning. A shitty SOKR for it. I wouldn't throw a SOKR at Qui-Gon. Not unless it was like the strongest team left. But that seems like a waste to me. Oh, no, all SOKR? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Lord Vader. Lord Vader always goes for the Mandalorian. Always goes for him, right? Because you're like, yeah, this is going well. Killed off the sides. And then Lord Vader's like, oh, I'm just going to ult and one piece freaking Bam over here. And then he dies and then you clean up with these two. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. Because I would prefer for the banners that he survived. But Lord Vader just like absolutely dunks on Bam every single time. It's really annoying. Yeah, this is a good counter. This is a good counter. Hydrate. Cheers. Third sister. Yeah. Bam Han Chewie beats this too. For full. Malgus. Yep. The you're like, I'm not messing around this time. I'm not messing around this time. Yeah. Yeah. Someone learned their lesson over here. Someone learned their lesson. Yeah. I feel like Malik could have soloed this. I feel like Malik could have soloed this without losing the banners. That's interesting. I know CLS can go around taunt. But how'd you get around the no revive? How'd you do that? Or did they not have Omicron? AoE from Wookiee? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, personally I wouldn't, because I wouldn't have done it not for the big hits, just because Shakti has some good survivability too. So, just hitting me up on Discord. On the old Discord. Oh, the tracker. So my Discord chat for my fleet chat, they are big babies. Like, these dudes are big babies. They're like, they will seriously message me, dudes that are like 5 hours after my payout, And they'll be like, why did you attack me? Even though, like, I'll go from like 9 to 5 while I do my climb. And they'll message me and they'll be like, why'd you attack me? Why didn't you attack the guy above me? And then they're like, the guy above him has an R9 Sith Assassin. It's like, bro. Stop whining. There's just a bunch of whiny babies all the time. Yeah, Frankto? Hello. Are you talking to Trufra? Both Interceptors and Sith Fighter. That helps with the Sith Assassin. Let me see. So, no. No, you just ignore your dudes. Ignore your dudes. Oh, I'm just setting this team for defense. I'm just setting it for defense. But okay, do you just put like Mark 6 in there? And then it just like juices up the turn meter, essentially, is what you're saying? Yeah, I'll try it out sometime. But generally I don't have any issues. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, attack. This is pretty good. So JML, is this reliable? I want to see this. Oh, Leia had no... Okay, because I was like, what is this? I was like, this 7% win chance. Yeah. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, what is this? Yeah. That makes sense. What were you thinking here? Terran Malicos just like ate their lunch, right? Terran Malicos just like threw the rocks and then just like demolished these guys. Is that what happened? Yeah. Well, so she doesn't have alt. She did not have alt, Hellscream. So this Leia did not have ult. But it's like a 7% on 7%. And it's like horrible banners. Hey, the Pits. Thanks for following. Thanks for following. I don't know if I would trust this. I don't know if I would trust this. I know it's possible. I know it's possible. I still would never do it. I still would never do it. It's really low health scream. It's a 7% chance. That 7% is probably those without ult. I don't. In threes, it's not a counter. Not in threes. I feel like if you would have had a fast Moff Gideon here and Shock T, this would have had a good chance of winning. Why didn't you go Star Killer here and then you could have used something there. Yeah, because you could have gone Bounty Hunters against this. Bounty Hunters against this and Star Killer against Seer. Who's the third? Who's this? Yeah, this had a decent chance. This had a decent chance of winning. Yeah, I probably would have gone with this as your best chance. And then you could have used Bounty Hunters here. Yeah. You still won. You still won, right? So that's what it's about. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for letting me look at your account. All right, Miss Baroness, calling Miss Baroness. Let's see how you do. Let's see how the if you have any fire here. Let's see if you have any fire here. Let's see if you keep spitting out the heat. Let's see if you keep spitting out the heat. Yeah, sometimes Hellscream, you just have to like throw something on the table, you know? You just have to try something. You just have to try something. So sometimes that's what it's all about. Like you just go in and you try something, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you just gotta try. You just gotta try, right? All right, let's see your first defense. Ray. Okay, they lost to Ray. Wampud. Wampud your C. This is why I said you should put Savage here. Because like you need a better, like if you're gonna put C here, you need Malik or Savage. Okay. This opponent did not do worse than you. Sergeant Butter did a little better. Sergeant Butter. Funny name. Yeah, this is not a... Oh, I guess, yeah. What happened here? You don't have the Zetas, right? You don't have the Zetas? Is that what happened? You do? They weren't able to get through Piet. I feel like Dash Han Chewy, if they go straight onto Piet, like boom, 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 you know, like they could take him out pretty quick. Oh, Piet went first. Oh no, Piet, but you stun him, you stun him. So, because Han goes first, he stunned. Who did you shot someone else, didn't you? I see what you did. Did you shoot Veers? Did you try to take Veers out first? Is that what you did? No, so you didn't shoot. You shot Piet first. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But they do like health % damage. They didn't do enough damage. Okay. So Piet just literally won cuz Piet links, right? Cuz his first thing he like links someone. So you like boom boom boom, you shoot him, dash, cuz they have 2 stuns, right? They have 3 stuns actually. They have literally 3 stuns. So you could have kept Piet under control. So you like Han stuns him first. Chewy uses his basic or whatever. Dash goes like boom, boom, boom. And then Han has a stun and Chewy has a stun. I don't know. I feel like there's a world where this could win even at these gear levels. Yeah. Okay, but you just came in with Wampa. That's cool. This guy put all his Imperial troopers on defense. Yeah, this is hard, right? Cool. Thrawn did something. Yeah, I don't know if this ever had a chance against this. This is a good team. This is a good team. I don't think you had anything that could deal with that. Yeah. I get it. Okay. JML. JML with gas. JML with gas. Against C. He took like the 2 people who have the worst chance against C. But I guess that's all he had, right? Sometimes you gotta like, this is probably his A team. It's everything he had and lost. So, you know, sometimes that's just how it is. This is how it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a really strong team. Okay. Bastille JML. Let's see. Let's see. Oops. So, solo, yes. With a team, no. There's not a lot. There's only 25 battles. The data is really low. The data is really low, and most of it says no. Oh, there's not Bastille Elite either. Yeah, there's not a lot of data here. It's really low too. Really low. Yeah, I would say not really. Not really. Yeah, yeah. So no. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he has Han. She has Han Zeta. Hellscream. Yeah, this is a rough. These matches are hilarious. These matches are hilarious. Could you imagine? Could you imagine where you're like, I just have to beat one team. I just have to beat one team and I win. And then you're just like, all right, I'll go after the Star Killer with my GL. I'll just stomp it. And then you're like, oh man, I lost. All right, well, I'll just like use my high relics against this Zori. Like, oh man, I lost. Well, I guess like gas against this Zori is an easy win. Easy win. Oh man, I lost. Well, I guess all I have is this left. And it lost. Like, this is really bad. This is really bad. Oh man, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Can't imagine. Could imagine. You just need 64 banners. Just 64. That's rough. Thanks, Baroness. Thanks for letting me look at music. Drop your code, please. Calling all music. Let's see. Show me what you got. What happened to my Arabian Prince? What happened to my Arabian Prince? This guy promised me the world and just dipped. He promised me the world and then dipped. The guy who only trusts giving money and then receiving money from streamers. If you I don't know if you guys know this, but if you steal money from a streamer, it's a victimless crime. It's a victimless crime. I don't know if you guys know that. Yeah, yeah. That's what I heard. I heard if you steal from a streamer, it's a victimless crime. They don't count. Hey, Cunctator. How you doing, my dude? How you doing? Just doing some 3v3s. Are you interested in seeing how your last round was? Alright, so music on defense. Okay. They just came and just owned casino rules. They just came and beat your item Versio and then called it a day. You know what? I want to see this dude. Does this guy play? Was he just busy? Does he do like all rounds? Yeah, every round he just does one attack. Oh no, he just sucks. Oh no, that was the defense. That was the defense. Yep, he just does one attack. That's it. That's it. Every Grand Arena, this guy just does one attack. That's it. Just trying out his Bo-Katan here. This one, he just wanted an easy Wampa kill. So he's like, hey, if I beat you with my if I attack and you don't attack, then I win. Because this guy, he absolutely could have. He could have absolutely like crushed this dude. He could have crushed this dude. But nope. He just uses his Bo-Katan, kills the Lord Vader, calls it a day. That's it. Interesting. So this one was a gimme. This one was a gimme. Where's your BAM? Where's your BAM music? Where's Senior Best Core Mandalorian? This is rough though. This is rough. For this one and work. For this one, I wouldn't use Lord Vader Third Sister Maul. I don't think I would. I don't think this one I don't think that holds up. I don't think that holds up. You can clean it up, but there's no way. Right? Yeah. So even with the best, it's like a 20%. 20% with this. If I take out this guy and I put in your variation, it's a 2%. It's a 2%. So if you have BAM, it's 20. If you have what you have, then it's a 2% chance. Yeah, I personally wouldn't do it because they have to work through Riva 3 times. Like 3 times. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know how it works. It was close in your thoughts. But for this, I would probably go like SLKR or something. I don't know. Let's look and see what beats it. So JMK, Mando one-shots Riva. Not Adam. I understand what you're saying, right? Like I totally understand. But no. Like it doesn't. It just dies. It just dies. If you get to, because the thing is, like Lord Vader's gonna go, Maul's gonna frenzy, he's gonna do his little like middle, Riva's gonna go, then Maul's gonna like eat your lunch, and there's nothing stopping Maul. Like there's absolutely nothing, because you need the Mandalorian Bam to stop Maul from like just yeeting out your team. So Maul's just like boom, like I'm just gonna like force push your face 5 times. He just eats probably like someone's lunch, they die, and then you never get contract and you never get the kill. So that's why it has like a 2% chance of winning, is because they just like annihilate the team. There's like no chance there. Hey Badger, how's it going? How's it going? In theory it doesn't work. In theory it doesn't work. In fives maybe. Hey Sopper. No one is in the queue. Absolutely no one. Hey Cap. Absolutely no one. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Yeah. So that guy, Hellscream, definitely doesn't care. That guy definitely doesn't care about winning. But yeah, this is a hard one. Like if I had to go against this. Oh yeah, so it does happen to me sometimes, Wiley. It does happen to me. Like I'll sit here and my phone will just like turn on with Siri, and it's really annoying. So I think they released Bo Mandalore to trash Lord Vader. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so Bo Mandalore absolutely trashes this. I use this. Like when I went up against this, I would use this if I had to. Probably my best bet. This has a really good chance though. Just turbocharge that SLKR. I'll remember this if I need it. But this is a hard. Yeah, absolutely, Sopper. I'll add you to the list. Go ahead and drop your deets. And we'll get you next. Nice. Alright, so you beat it with Leia. That should have been your first music. This should have been your first go. Like this there's no way. JML, solid. Treya, yeah, you took out Terran Malicos, so that's a win. Ooh, yeah, so against Scout Trooper, Wampa doesn't win. So you gotta, like, Item Versio with Scout Trooper is that's a tough fight. Plus, they're both R8. Like, this had no shot. It's not about the mods. It's more about the team composition. Like Shore Trooper has a lot of life. Scout Trooper puts Days out unresistible, and they just like burn down Wampa. Nothing you can do about that. This is rough. I feel like you should have gone. I feel like you should have gone with something else. Honestly, you could have Wampa'd this. We learned today. This is Wampa'able. The Darth Revan Bastila set, you could have Wampa'd that. But I feel like you should have used another clone trooper here. You should have used another clone trooper. Because they sit gas down, they kill Rex. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Everyone's Darth Revan's R9. Everyone's Darth Revan's all 9. But R7 for set's honestly not crazy either. Yeah. Yeah, so believe it or not, crazy modded. Yeah, I didn't believe it, music. I didn't believe it, but it's like a 75% win chance, Wampa against that team. It's just really good. I didn't know. I didn't know either. But apparently it slaps. Wampa slaps this team. Hot off the presses, Wampa slaps it. Dash Han Chewie, strong. It's good use. SOKR. Yep. This is lucky. This is lucky. Yeah, you gotta trust in the Wampa. You gotta trust in the Wampa. This is lucky. I've seen Malevolence lose to Marauder a lot of times. Like, it can get really dicey with the Marauder. But I guess you can like go straight on the fighter. Yeah. Timeout. You just stopped here? What happened here? Don't ever trust the Womp. Oh, that's it. You sound the Frankdo. Oh, you timed out. Oh, okay. Oh, the game stopped. Okay, yeah, I forgot you do the Arnold strategy. You do the Arnold strategy. So you're like you're battling not only your opponent, but you're also battling the time. Is that a triple negative? I don't know. Do you want me to make a quadruple negative? Do you want me to go even more negative? Shall I take the negatives to the stratosphere? And just take these negatives to the moon. Never stop, never stop. Never, never stopping. I don't know. Don't never not stop. You've never been positive. Yeah. So always stop. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point, Trufa, how much. Just send your ally code, my dude. Just your ally code. Just type it out. Just type out your ally code. Always stop, never stopping. Never stop, never stopping. Yeah. Never stop, never stopping. You're playing 3 games at once? A quadruple negative? I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna take some time, and I'm gonna design a quadruple negative, but it's gonna be a good one. It's not gonna be like, you know, some derivative of never stop, never stopping. It's gonna be a legit quadruple negative. We don't need no education is the best double. I don't know Patrick Stewart's quadruple take. I don't know what that is. I don't know, Sopper. I don't know. It depends on how good it is. I may go more. I may go less. It depends. I go where the review takes me. I go where the review takes me. So we'll see. We'll see. A double take, but like more like takes. A double take. Maybe. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. All right, Savage solo. That's always solid. All right, so you went straight for the Leia here. A smart choice. A smart choice. Traya against Grand Inquisitor. Always a good choice. Look at this. Look at you. I'm so proud of you, Musique. I'm so proud of you. Stompin' Ray. Stompin' Ray with Ben. With Emperor Palpatine. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know, my dude. I'm gonna design the best quadruple negative we've ever heard. I don't like this. I don't like this. If you would have took crew right here, this would have won. But like SOKR's kit is all dark side. It's all, this has the best win chances. I don't know, my dude. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see. So 77 with almost 10,000 battles. 78 with 8,000 battles. Let's see where yours was. 79 with 100 battles. Maybe. I feel like this is a smaller pool though. It's a much smaller pool. So it's 80%, but it's like a much smaller amount of people compared to like these. I would have just gone with this personally if I had Terran. The 500 ones, I don't remember when the last one was. I think they're due soon. I haven't seen them in a while, so I think it's a while. This sucks. Oh, Doubtcron. Yeah, I'm personally Musique. I'm really hesitant to use Wampa solo with this Empire one because they have so much offense. So I'm really hesitant to use Wampa here. I haven't seen them in a while, personally. I haven't seen them in a while. I'm not a good judge for that kind of stuff though. I don't really like keep track of it that often. Okay. Yeah, I did remember that your Wampa was modded really badly, so we'll see. I think in threes this should have probably survived. But I don't know. That's solid. This is a solid use of Night Sisters. I don't think I would have done this one, to be completely honest. I don't think I would have done this one. Like this one, but I feel like this is real rough. This is real rough. Let's see, I don't know what that's all about, Kunked. Can you give me a TLDR of what that is? Yeah, it worked, but I don't like it. Personally. I'm surprised this lost in 12 seconds. Oh, okay, never mind. Just saw the gear. Makes sense. Yeah, I feel like this should have taken this out. I feel like Padme would have the juice. Maybe a better third than Ahsoka, but I feel like Padme has some juice. This is rough. I probably wouldn't have done this personally, right? With a tank in here in threes. With a tank, Because you're pretty much stuck behind Rebel Scarif Pathfinder. You can't hit Jin, so you can't get ult. So if I was going to do this, I probably would have done like Aura Lead or something. But I still feel like maybe Aura Lead? I don't know. I don't know. This is hard. This is hard. In threes, or what do you call it? We'll see. We'll see. Hold on. I would look at, first I would go to insights. Let's see. I'm not saying what you did is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I'm really skeptical to go with that. Let's see how many the boss variations do. Okay, still really good chances. It's really good actually. Yeah, maybe just bad luck or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just the modding or something. The relics aren't crazy. The relics aren't crazy. They do have offense stacking though. Offense stacking can be pretty, and these dudes have buffs, so every turn they're stacking offense. So that probably didn't help either. Yeah, you just ran out of stuff. I probably would have took Jedi Knight Luke against Radis. This has a chance of beating this. Like it has no chance of beating Leia. Maybe it could have been a few more banners. It doesn't matter, right? Because this is just a loss, but you know, Jedi Knight Luke can beat Radis. Yeah, that is hard. That is hard. Because when you're just like outmatched with speed and datacrons, that's difficult. Yeah, they're clearing you with good banners too. These are like decent banners. Yeah, interesting. That's always solid. Lord Vader. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Kyber 1's a rough place. It's a rough place. So this is a variation that can be killed with Fennec lead bounty hunters. This is a really weak Lord Vader. Like only R7, Darth Vader, Royal Guard. Like you just put Armor Shred, burn down that Royal Guard, you kill Darth Vader, and then Lord Vader's just R7. You just clean him up. But, you know, like Leia's good too. Rey, that's solid. What happened here with the JMK? So if you have the no revive cron, still, oh no, all okay, yeah. The no revive cron makes this a little easier though if you have it. Do you have the scoundrels have no revive? So if you have the scoundrels have no revive cron, then you can take out Chrysanthemum, he doesn't come back, and then you focus oh, okay, you don't have it. That sucks. That sucks. Because the no revive cron is really good for taking out. I don't even go Jabba. Like if I have a Jabba against the JMK on offense and they have the no revive cron, generally I won't do it unless I'm like absolutely desperate, because they just like kill out Chrysanthemum and then like my bush is out in the open and they just burn her down and then Wampa's dead from there. All right, you have a good night, Frankto. Yeah, with the Bushcron. With the Bushcron. The Bushcron doesn't matter as much here in Musique because they can't gain the turn meter. So it's still a good cron, but it's not as good because they're not gaining bonus turn meter. But this cron, the scoundrels have no revive cron. If you could have got one of those, then this team would have been like easy win, easy win. Yeah. All right, music. Thanks for letting me look at your account. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I think you're doing good, my dude. You're doing good. I see nothing but improvement for you. Well, you can't. Sometimes you just like. Sometimes you just get really rough matchups. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. But I feel like I don't see anything in here where I'm just like, what is this? You know. So these are solid moves, So, and there's nothing you can do about this. Like, you don't have the Datacron. I personally don't like this. I don't like the SOKR Watt Jedi Knight Calcastus. I personally would rather have crew if I was gonna do this. But I also think it's important for SOKR to outspeed this team so that you can stun Drogon. So you come out and you just keep Drogon stunned the whole time. And then, yeah. You don't need it. You don't need it. Here. You don't need it. Like, you just need crew. Because, like, SOKR ramps. SOKR ramps. So, crew's there just to give SOKR some breathing room. So that he can, like, get to his second ult. And then, like, you'll just ramp these dudes out. I don't know. I feel like without someone giving turns back to Jedi Knight Cal, it's just a really slow one-hit kill. I don't think it's worth it, personally. I don't think so. Just go, like, crew. Crew is the proven way to do it. Like, try it. SOKR Watt crew. You just put tank tech on SOKR, health pack on crew, and then, you know, you just kind of like keep Drogon stunned as much as you can, perma stunned, and then just work down, just keep working on Leia so that she doesn't ult. So you just go all in on Leia, do the swipes, you're gonna ramp up, just keep Drogon kind of like down, you keep him stunned until crew ramps enough to just like wipe out the team, and then it's just Leia, and then you ramp too much and you kill her. So yeah, but it's just control the Drogon, burn down, ramp as much as you can on Leia, and then easy win. Yeah, but I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing. I think you're doing a lot better. You're doing well, my dude. Doing well. There's nothing here that I saw that was like egregious or anything. So you're getting better. Your account's definitely a lot better, and you're playing it better. So, you know, that's what it's all about, right? Like, you improve your account and then you improve how you use it. Hey, Rob's Mad World. And that's how you get better. It's like it's a slow and gradual. It's a slow and gradual, because like at where you're at in the game, the meta changes. Like, especially with datacrons and everything, it's not just like as defined of like this counters this or this counters that. There's spectrums like with modding and datacrons and everything. So it depends. All right. So, Sopper, let's see what you got. Look at your account real quick. So you have 1 GL. Okay. Now, where are you at? You're in Chromium. You're in Carbonite, Bronzium, to Chromium. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so your defense, you have Boss Grief Mando. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like this is a really expensive defense that probably isn't doing that well. I'd like to see more of how it's holding, but this is a really good offensive team, and I don't know how I like it on defense. Man, the amount of teams you guys field is like so low. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is kind of three teams. This is three teams right here. And when you only have, I don't know how many teams you have to field, but this is like three teams right here. Because you can make an Imperial Trooper team with Veers and whatever. Like Darth Vader's a team. And then Afra. You don't need Afra. Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade is a team. Like you... Even Thrawn Piet or something. I don't know. This is really expensive. And this team right here is like absolute garbage. This team's absolute dog. So you could have taken like Palpatine, even low gear Mara Jade, and you could have got like max banners here. Gear 9 is perfectly fine. Gear 9 is perfectly fine. Like that's all you need. That's all you need. I used a Gear 8 3-star pilot had Omicron. This is kind of a dog team even with Omicron. So if you would have gone Hux, First Order TIE pilot, but I think your Hux is probably on defense. So yeah, this is pretty dog right here. This is not a very good offensive team. Not very good. Like I on offense, like 100%, I would take not enough first order leaders. So in 3v3s, so yeah, you can just put Faust in here. It doesn't have to be SOKR. You can just put First Order Stormtrooper and he does the same thing. So when I put SOKR on defense back like a long time ago, I went SOKR Hux, First Order Stormtrooper. So, and then that saved Kylo Ren for offense. Yeah, so just put First Order Stormtrooper. First Order Stormtrooper will do the same job Hux, our crew, is doing. It's just really low gear. It probably is. Yeah. It's a lo-fi. This is lo-fi music in the background right now. Low frequency or something? I don't know what lo-fi means. Yeah, CLS absolutely would have worked, but yeah, these guys outgear you. This is fine. In threes, I still prefer Chopper, but you've realized you've been farming the wrong mods? What do you mean? Hey Elliot, how's it going, my dude? If you want, Elliot, I'll give you your account review before I end the stream, if you're interested in that. Or we can save it for another day. But you want to kill something? Well, what have you been farming? Low fidelity? Yeah. I'm not a big music guy. I'm not a big music guy. The funny thing is, the first 2 weeks I was streaming, I thought I had music on in the background, but my music wasn't working right. So I had no music in the background. um, yeah, so I thought that was pretty hilarious. And I get it. It's not like a big deal. I don't. Um, yeah, only music. Yeah, only music was in the background. But yeah, I don't know. I personally, I guess it's not the biggest of deal, but I do like something in the background, something. So, and I know a lot of streamers use like Arnold's music. A lot of streamers use Arnold's music. I feel really disingenuous. I feel really disingenuous to like, because I know he wouldn't like copyright strike me, or I could like hit him up or something and ask. But I feel like his music is really great, but if I would use it for my stream, I feel like it's super disingenuous and it wouldn't have the same feel as when he does it. Even though I love his music, but I don't. I can never do it. Yeah, it's not a background music. It's good. It's good for Grand Arena because that like those songs slap for like the Stormtrooper. I love his Stormtrooper song. That song absolutely slaps. I know Cunctator, you don't like Arnold, but I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I couldn't use his music. I couldn't use his music. Like, let's see your defense. Okay. Yeah, he has good. Yeah, he does. He has a lot of good songs. He has a lot of good songs. I even showed my wife. I showed my wife his music. It's absolutely hilarious. He's absolutely hilarious with the music. You had really bad opponents this season? What do you mean? This guy beat you, my dude. This guy like beat you. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know him well. I watched Arnold even when I wasn't playing this game. Like I love his stuff. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. So even if I ever quit this game, I would still watch Arnold. Yeah, his music does slap. He's an entertainer. The man's just like a born entertainer. So his music slaps. I know there's a group out there that doesn't like him for his just like his rambunctiousness. But I think the dude is like so talented, is incredibly like I think any genre he could have chose would have been so super successful. But he just like climbed the top of the mountain of this genre of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. But I think he's a great dude. Okay, it's your back wall. Nice back wall over here with the Cup HK K2SO. A born rager. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. No, he absolutely doesn't. He absolutely doesn't take himself seriously. Oh, hey Elliot, thanks for subscribing, my dude. Thanks for subscribing. I can't believe you weren't subscribed yesterday. Hurts my feelings, Elliot. Hurts my feelings. Yeah. How did they beat Cup? I don't know, my dude. I don't know. Through sheer will and determination. Through sheer will and determination. Alright, so look at this. Low gear Treya Savage Nihilus beating this this crew team. Rage a lot. They're boring as hell. Yeah. They don't have that je ne sais quoi that Captain Amazing has. I get it. I get it. Not everyone can come on here and just get dunked on as well as I get dunked on and make it look good. All right, so Vader Palp set. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Like this guy. Um, just having Vader lead, just having Palpatine lead, like, hey, easy win. Easy dub here. You don't like Zareth Prevails? I love Zareth Prevails. The dude is really intelligent. The dude's really intelligent. Um, Zareth is very smart. Very smart. So because I'll say this. Our community can be really fickle. Like our community, the Star Wars Galaxy Hero community, um, can be really. Oh, that's mean, Sopper. That's mean. Let's not attack a man's looks here. The dude's like perfectly fine. So, but I'll say this, like, the community for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, of course, there's like the Arnold fans who just want entertainment, but the most of the other people, they just want value. That's it. They want value. They want knowledge. They want new comps. They want like theory crafting. They want more things that's going to make them better at this game. And that's the content that people want in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Like that's what people want from their content creators, is they want people who can educate them and show them like new things or interesting things or things that will make them better at the game. And I would say Zareth is peak that. Like peak that. Yeah. I could see that music because you have like that it's the European humor, right? He has like that European humor. I don't know if that's what he has. He's not a dad joke guy. I don't think he does dad jokes. No, I don't know. I would say that's a pretty hot take because Zareth is very popular in our community. And I love Arnold. I love Zareth. I'm quite like Zareth. I'll take that as a compliment. So, I definitely think I fall under the sphere of I don't fall under the sphere of like a Arnold. Like I'm definitely not an Arnold. But I would say I fall under, yeah, probably more of a Zareth type of person than Arnold. Like if there was a spectrum of like Arnold's on one end and Zareth is on the other, I would definitely be leaning hard into the Zareth. But I don't know. But I don't have the singing ability to be an Arnold. You guys don't want to hear me do my karaoke. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, and you just didn't have anything to beat out Revan? Do it. Where are you Palpatine now, Baroness? Do it. Yeah. Oh, this was a freebie. So not bad. You won one, right? You won one at the end. You got it, my dude. You got it. You pulled it out in the end. Yep. You won the toilet bowl. Yeah, he probably, honestly, if he would have attacked, he probably would have won. Yeah, if he would have attacked, he probably would have won. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I got your stuff, Elliot. I got your stuff. Don't worry, my dude. Don't worry. He had JMK. Yeah, he had your number. I'm sure he could have beat you. Let's see his collection. Yeah, I would say he would have won. It's a decent account. All right. All right, let's do this roster review. I'll probably do this roster review, do my conquest real quick, and then I'll call in a night from there. But yeah, I don't know, my dude. Here, let's like summarize your stuff real quick before I jump into this. Anything you could improve on. I would say this. Big thing, like, you just need Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade, and a third. The third could be like a TIE fighter pilot. TIE fighter pilot makes a decent third. You don't, like, this is really expensive. And then you run out of steam here. So if you would save, like maybe Darth Vader or something. Yeah, like I said, thanks Elliot for the subscribing. So if you would have had a different team, or if you invest in like Imperial Troopers or something, Imperial Troopers like absolutely slap the Revens. So, and Darth Vader's a good lead. So you're running out of teams, but you're using like an expensive team like this. And then here, if you have like a third one, if you can get Savage up to relics, this is a team. And if you could, I think I told you too before, like get Wampa. So if you had like Wampa, Savage, like Treya, Nihilus, even like if you can get a, what do you call it? Scion, up to decent gear, like you can split this team off. And then you can really stretch this roster to do more. But you're like struggling at this point just to field a few teams. So yeah. Contrast between my account and Arnold's free-to-play account. I don't know what you mean, Elliot. We have completely different accounts. Because he did, he went like SLKR, C, Executor, Star Killer. I don't really know where he went from there, like what else he got. But I would say we don't have very similar accounts. Hope I don't dunk on Sop. I didn't dunk on anyone today. I did not dunk on anyone today. Plus, I'm not Malgus. Malgus dunks on people. I got no hops. What's up, Breeze? Shoot. Let's shoot the Breeze. What you got? No, my account is my account was made a long time ago, Elliot. My account was made in 2018. I just came back, so I'm a returning player. So I would say like returning players have a bit of a disadvantage. Like one, I didn't get fleet crystals for a really long time, and then I had to sacrifice mod refreshes so I can like build up my fleet. And then there's a lot of things, but no, we don't have the same time though. I have like 2 years played overall, but I have a return account. You can be free to play, Breeze. So I think it's like now you say it with like an asterisk, right? So you would say, hey, I have a free to play account, but I was gifted, you know, X, Y, or Z. But if you're like constantly gifted, or if you have like your alt, you can't like spend money into your alt on your main. Like you're spending the money on your main and gifting your alt that money. That's no longer a free to play account. But let's say you have a free to play account, and I wouldn't say they lose it. I would say it's like an asterisk. But it's like it's up to that integrity of that person to like say, because I don't think you can like, maybe you could not collect the mail, but some things are just like you just get it, you know. There's nothing you can do. It's just like it just comes into your account. Yeah. So yeah, but I would say if someone gifted it to you and you didn't like ask them or anything, you just have an asterisk in there and you say like, hey, I'm free to play, but you know, I was gifted X, Y, and Z. But I think it's still free to play if you yourself didn't spend any money or like launder money. Oh, yeah. I don't think Arnold is a good benchmark for the free to play, because he does not play free to play very hard. I'm sure he like logs in once a day, if that, and does his stuff. So, um, yeah, I think a lot of people could beat out his free to play in efficiency because he's not efficient whatsoever. I don't know. I don't think people care that much. There's some people that have really weird pride about really weird things. So some people are like, you know, they're just like really prideful about the weirdest stuff. And that's like, cause that's a lot of this game has to do with like account building or, identifying for things or whatever. So a lot of people have pride with that like free to play tag because they're like, hey, I can compete with the whales and I'm free to play or whatever, you know, through sheer like how good they are at the game. So I don't know. I think it's important for. I think the free to play tag is only important. Me personally, like this is my take. Is if you're a content creator and you're creating content for people, or you're making guides, or you're telling people what to do, or like you're showing people things, and then you're saying like, oh, I'm free to play, I'm doing it this way, and then people could try to like mirror that, and they're not having the same results because you're not actually like free to play. I think that's really distasteful, but I don't think anyone would do that. So I think that's the only thing that like would actually matter is if you're saying like, look at what I'm doing, you can do it too, free to play, but you're not actually free to play. Like that dude who was 10 million GP and had all the GLs after 3 years, and he's like, yeah, I'm free to play. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm sure you're free to play. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty weird. No, I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm saying farming efficiency, Elliot. Farming efficiency. Because I think it would be very easy to make a free-to-play account that would beat Arnold's free-to-play in efficiency. Like, would they perform as well, or would they have? Because Arnold has a lot of knowledge in this game, and Arnold is actually a very intelligent individual. Like the man's a very smart dude, so he's gonna play the game efficiently. Like his genre of content creation isn't into like sweaty efficiency. Like he doesn't have to delve into the weeds because he's just like an entertainer. So he just entertains, and that's what he wants to do. But I'm sure if he wanted to like go into like peak efficiency and like show people exactly what he did and go into like the the ones and zeros of it all, I'm sure he could. But I just don't think he takes his free to play like super seriously. And that's why I'm saying like it would be very easy to beat him in efficiency because he just doesn't try. Like it's like running a race and one dude's walking, you know? It's like, yeah, of course you can beat that dude that's walking. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's he's not doing the free to play to show like to be the best. Like he's not super sweaty about it. He's just, it's something fun. I think he probably enjoys the free to play more than its main a lot of times because it's like fresh, it's new, you know, he does not bog down by all the datacrons. And I think that's what he likes about it. It's like, it's closer to the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes of what he remembers of when he enjoyed it more, where it was like not as sweaty, it's not datacrons, it's not all this dodge stuff. So yeah. I don't want to say like I don't want to like broad brushstroke and just say like people are bad at this game. It's a mobile game and just some people take it less seriously than others. I'm just the kind of guy that I take things more seriously. I don't know if like if I enjoy something, I find a lot of pleasure in like researching and seeing what it's about and diving into it. And that's just because, like I said, like you can see how greasy I am. I'm super greasy. I'm a sweaty dude. So I get real sweaty. So Elliot, I think I don't know, you're like hyper focused on this, my dude. You're hyper focused. Like let's just relax, you know? Like let's relax. So there are accounts that are 4 or 5 million in and again, I said efficiency. I'm not saying how he's using the account or what he's performing in. I'm saying if someone wanted to build a free-to-play account and just delve into efficiency, then they would be Arnold's account because he's not playing it seriously. But the dude, like I said, knows what he's doing. He's like a top player, top 100 player. So of course his account is going to perform really well, his alt, even if he doesn't play it at peak efficiency. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I don't even have a free to play account, but if I created one and I was like super sweaty with it, yeah, I could beat his account efficiency wise. And I think you hyper focus on GP. GP is no longer a great, like, time played is, I think, that the better structure to see how efficient an account is. Because yeah, an account can be lean, but that doesn't mean it's efficient. I've seen accounts that are like old, like 3 years old or 4 years old, and they're pretty lean, and it doesn't mean that they're good or it's a good account. It just means that they're really lean with their build. So some accounts are just that way. All right, so let's look at your account. Let's give you a legitimate account review. All right, so we got Jope 2. You can take out new and just put in BB8, and that'll help with it. Your BB8 would have to be like relics for it to like really work, but yeah, you can. All right, so Jope 2, 6.1 million GP. Yeah, that absolutely. Yeah, that's what I think too, Jar Jar Binks. I think the only thing that matters is inflating to 4 million GP so that you unlock everything in the game, and that you can start earning hard conquest characters. Other than that, I think it's a fool's errand to try to play the efficiency game or to control your GP, because it no longer matters. I think it's inefficient at this point to do that. 3.4 million GP in characters, 2.7 in ships. So almost 11,000 galactic war battles. So 2 years and some change. 2 years, 5 months, 6 months. You're getting close-ish to 3 years. Yeah, so I'd probably say like 2.5 years played on this account. Let's see if you have anything hiding. Nope, 3 galactic legends. You like to sit them at R8. So I do personally I prescribe the R9 for JML. Like if you look at his stats here, so if you take him to R9, he'll probably have like 1500 protection, which is a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage for his entire team. I'm not saying GP doesn't matter. I think you're misconstruing my words. I'm saying it no longer matters to keep your GP low. There's no benefit to it to have low GP. It only has been, and the only way it hurts you is if you're stretching yourself too thin on your resources, that you're hurting your vertical progression. But there's a lot of resources that you can build a lot of with into your account that is a little bloatish. But I don't think there's a reason now to hold your GP. Yeah, so I would recommend, I'm farming my JML to R9 right now. So mine's R7, it's gonna be R8 here maybe tomorrow or something, and then I'm gonna take him to R9 probably early next week. I'll have him R9. So Yeah, highly recommend that. Like I'm doing it myself. I recommend it. He's already R8. It's one relic. It's one relic level to take his entire offense for his entire team up a third. So I think it's worth it. All right, so you have Gas, Jedi Knight Luke, Commander Sokatano for your JMK, Grievous, Starkiller at R7, Rex. Okay, Savage, Wampa, Nest. Nest is an interesting one. You don't see Nest much often anymore. Like, Nest is more of a relic. Like, yeah, is she fantastic at soloing? She falls off in Kyber, right? But she's an excellent character. You just don't see her very often anymore, especially in like accounts like 2-3 years or younger. You don't see Nest. Like, not a lot of people invest in her anymore, even though she's like relatively cheap. So that's interesting. Jedi Knight Anakin R3. I can understand that. Qui-Gon, Hondo. This is interesting. This is interesting. As an efficiency player with an ult, I would not think you would have Chief Chirpa Omicron, to be completely honest with you. This is kind of surprising. This is kind of surprising. A surprising investment. Or having Aura Singh's or Aura Singh's leader, this Zeta. So you have some interesting investment here as as having this as your ult. Because I would say like this Zeta is not worth it. I wouldn't. Yeah, I get it. Nest I'm sure was was very important to you climbing, and efficiency wise, because she's a whole team by herself. You just don't see it. No, I don't have any issues with your R3. I was just saying I understand it. That's it. Like, I understand why you would have R3. But I'm interested, like this Zeta on Oracine I think is unnecessary. And I'm not a big fan of the Omicron for Chief Chirpa. Okay. Yeah. I still think it's interesting. All right, let's see your TB points. Okay, so you got Executor. That's Executor. Well, I'm just saying. No, I'm not talking about the Zam Ami. I'm saying her Zeta. Her Zeta. So whenever you kill someone, whoops. Her Zeta is all bounty hunters attackers gain stealth for 2 turns. Where is it at? Which one's the Zeta? I'm pretty sure it's the lead, right? It's like attackers gain stealth. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Aura. I'm talking about Aura Zeta. Like, it's interesting that you put the Zeta on Aura. Because I think it's really not a good Zeta. Like, Aura Zeta is not good. I'm not a big fan of Zam, personally. Like, I understand why some people do it, but I don't hate on it. It's not a bad Omicron. It's not bad. You don't need her Zeta for quick launch. I'm gonna jump back into your account here in a second. But Aura Zeta is not good. So whenever a bounty hunter ally defeats an enemy, bounty hunter attackers gain stealth for 2 turns. That's the Zeta I'm talking about. This is not a good Zeta. So I don't see any reason to have this Zeta personally. Like personally. I would not have applied this Zeta, is what I'm saying. So like she's perfectly fine without a Zeta. Like she does everything you need. But does it? Like is that Zeta worthy is what I'm saying. Like cuz there's like I would say this is like I wouldn't even call this a luxury Zeta. I wouldn't even call this a luxury Zeta personally. It's not like it makes it worse, but there's very few things in the game that when you apply it, it's like, yeah, this is a worse thing. But I don't prescribe to that one. Yeah, I'll go through your mods, my dude. I'll go through your mods. So are you going for... When do you plan... Are you going for the 2024 ship? Or are you going to go for Profundity? After Leia or something? What's your plan for that? Because it doesn't look like you're anywhere close to... You're nowhere close to Profundity or Sith Empire. So are you planning? And it looks like you're planning on going for Leia. So are you planning on going Leia into Jabba or something? He's not going for Leviathan. So are you planning on going for the Okay, Leia Profundity. I think by the time, yeah. Okay. I would say this. You seem pretty strong opinion on everything. So I think you're probably going to do whatever you want to do. But if you go Leia Jabba, and then by the time you finish Leia and Jabba, the new 2024 ship should come out. And then I would go for that. If I had this account, that's what I would do. I would probably go Leia, Jabba into the 2024 GL ship. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing. I do the same thing, Elliot. I try to do GL into well, not in that order or whatever, but I try to do one assault battle after every big farm. The one exception was what was it? Jabba into JML. I just went straight into Jabba into JML because JML is such a fast farm after Jabba. But I think if you go Leia into Jabba, and then you can go for the new meta ship that comes out in 2024, that would put you at like a huge advantage for everything, for fleet, and for Grand Arena. Like, of course, we don't know what it is, but you could only assume it's going to be the top of the meta, right? So it's more than likely going to be the best ship in the game. A little slow. This is slower than I thought. This is a little slow. Check his cross. I think his cross probably is health. He probably goes health. No, offense. This is good damage though. You have really good damage and health. mediumly slow speed. So it looks like you prioritize, before I click these, it looks like you prioritize like health and offense secondaries, and not speed. Yeah. Because you have really good offense and health secondaries here. Especially your offense. Like, you have really good offense here. Except on this one. But yeah, you can see in the, like, the speed is low. But I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I've seen similar-ish if you go, like, a fast offense set. Maybe, I don't know. No, it'd still be lower. It would still be lower. But this is okay. I don't hate this, but I'm not like super in love with it. Hey, why not? I don't think so. I don't think so. He's at 6 million GP. He has the ability to, and you can't, like, of course, advice like that goes with the caveat of, like, if you can unlock it. But this guy is in Kyber. He has the ability to do conquest. Like, there's nothing that should absolutely lock him out. Maybe just cam. Like, if the next GL fleet requires cam, I think there's a lot of people that's going to be in trouble. A lot of people. Yeah, so I think the only thing that would lock him out of that would be really difficult to get, the only thing would be like cam. So the same thing for me. If they make cam as a requirement for the next GL ship, I'm just like SOL. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with your SOKR, dude. Like, I'm sure it's doing everything you need. I do just like it a little faster for the Leia counter if you need it. Because you need to get out in front and stun Drogon. But this is good. This is good benchmarks. Like, this is good health. That's more than usual. And 12,000 damage is good. So you have more damage than me. I just have more speed. But this is good. I'm sure this SOKR ramps beautifully and does everything you need for him. You also have R8, so I'm sure that's helping in your damage too. SOKR does not need crit damage. Cam is good to get, why not? But he currently costs 2,000 Kyrotech. 2,000 Kyrotech if you are gonna farm him out of rote. If you use Get 3 to farm Cam, it's pretty much 2,000 Kyrotech, and that's a GL's worth of Kyrotech, and I do not think Cam is worth a GL's worth of Kyrotech. Yeah. Yeah, well, you would need Cam at like relics, Elliot. I'm just saying. So someone in Twitch said that if you have the ability to farm for the 2024 ship, but I think your account has the ability to farm for whatever you want in the game, and the only thing that would stop you from farming the next meta ship is literally Cam. And I'm in the same boat. Like, if they make Cam as a requirement for the next GL ship, like, I'm in trouble. Like, I'm in trouble because I would have to slow farm them, and it's going to take forever with Get 3. So yeah, that's the only thing I like. I hope they release something that allows us to farm old TV characters a little more efficiently. I remember your cat mods. They're really good. Yeah, good cat mods. I know she shares offense. Why'd you remod JML? But Yeah, JML's good. So, or I'm sorry, JML, not JMK. So JML is kind of one of those, or JMK is one of those things where it's like, even if you had crappy mods on JMK, he would still perform really well. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. Like that'd be like kind of a dick move. Kind of a dick move. So the funny thing is, Elliot, I have a mod that's like really, really similar to this one. Yeah, so I have the same exact I have this almost same exact protection arrow. It's very, very similar, very, very similar as this one, and I want to use it. I do want to use it, but I don't have the depth because I need to use health mods because my health mods are Rob's Mad World. This is my last one right now. This is my last one right now. And then also I don't look at people's accounts who's not here. So generally it's just like a thing I don't do. So unless like someone's here and they ask for it, I don't like look. Your Mara Jade's really fast. Yeah, so I have the same mod, Elliot. Like, believe it or not, I have one that's like exactly the same, and I want to use it. I do want to use it on my JML. But so my JML, once it's R9, will have 150k, like 150,000. But that's like, I could take it to 160 if I had a protection arrow. And the problem is, I just like my square and diamond are both health mods because they have like really high potency and really high protection and decent speed. So, and right now with my I just don't have, you know, because you know how mods are just like a puzzle piece, right? Where you're like, oh, this is a really great mod, and it's perfect for what I have, and you're like, oh, but I need it to be this set and it's only like the offset or something. So, and that's where I run into is like the depth of everything that I need. So I have a perfectly fine set on JML, but I wish I could use potency because I would like a potency set on them. Good depth. You have good depth. Once you take this to Relics 2, once you take Moff Gideon to Relics 2, that's a 355 Moff Gideon, which is okay. Like I've seen it in the 380s. I've seen it in the 380s for Moff Gideon. But 355 is respectable. That's absolutely respectable. But your depth is good. Your depth is good. Because I'm not seeing a fall off. Maybe there's gonna be like a cliff here, but it's been like nice and smooth as far as your mods. So you have a good depth of mods. I could only imagine how much better your mods would be if you had Jabba. If you had Jabba, like I think you're really limiting the potential of your mods of if you would have invested in Jabba early instead of something like JMK. Like, and I know you go with like the JMK and Prey or whatever, but maybe even like instead of JML, if you would have went Jabba or something, I think that would have been okay. I think that would have been really special. Really special. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So you have 10. So not crazy, right? So only 10 above 300, but they're pretty well modded because they're not just like, oh, 300. They're like in the 330s, 320s. So you have some decent mod depth, some decent mods. But I think if you had... This is interesting. This is interesting. I need to put a protection cross on my Palpatine. But again, I just because I don't force mods that are bad. I just farm the mods. I try to farm good mods, and then I try to put them where I need them to be. And especially I have a lot of 5A mods that have potential to be 6 dot, but I haven't 6 dot them yet. And then when I need usually a specific mod, I'll look in that bank of 5A and then I'll work those to try to get them to try to get what I need. And that saves me from having to do stuff like this, where you just need a protection arrow with speed. I think something like this you could have left at you probably could have left at 5 dot, because you only get like half a protection. So I don't think there's a need to force this. Even with like high defense, I don't think this is worth. But maybe this is a relic of like when you had a young account. I don't know. When your mod depth wasn't as fully developed. But a good account, my dude. A good account. Decent mods. Good farming choices. I would say I would like another GL ship, but I don't hate, like I went Executor into Leviathan because I wanted to secure fleet placement, but I was going against like absolute massive monster accounts, so my shard is like 6 years old, but your account I'm sure is probably not that same, and you know, Executor is fine for a lot longer. Excuse me. But the second a new meta ship comes out for me in my shard, like tons of people have it, so I couldn't sleep on it. I had to go straight from Executor into Leviathan. But good account, my dude. Good account. I think you have there's a lot of good things about your account. I think you keep it lean. And that's not like how I personally prescribe to things, but I don't have any issues with it. I think your TB officers might, want a little more from your account, but I don't have any issues with lean accounts. But it's you have good modding. I think once you take that. Starkiller was your second farm? Yeah, I figured it's like a relic of when your account was like older. I figured. But yeah, I definitely think you could what do you call it? You can I think it's a good account. I think it's an absolutely good account, so. I would, like I said, I would like to see a second GL ship on it, but that's like really nitpicky. But once you have one GL, like once you have one GL and one GL ship, you can kind of like do whatever you want. But I think you have a very good account. Jabba can counter JMK, Elliot. So in threes I use SOKR to counter JMK, but in fives I use Jabba. So that's what, because I needed the same thing. I needed a Leia and a reliable Leia and JMK counter. So that's why I got Jabba. Not only because it's like a really good farm, but it's also Jabba is also a Leia and JMK killer. So yeah. But I think since you like mods, it seems like you actually enjoy your mods. I think if you go Jabba would be really good. Like Leia, like I said, if I had your account, I would finish Leia, I would go Jabba, and then I would get the new 2024 GL ship as long as you can. If for some reason you're not in a position to, because they do some crazy stuff that would be really difficult for your account to get, then yeah, go Profundity, and then maybe Leviathan or something, and then you'll have to slowly work towards that meta one. But I can tell you like what I'm planning on doing, just like with my thought processes though, because I'm rounding off my JML, so I'm taking it to R9. I'll probably take these only to like R3 or something. I need to round out my ships and my raid team, so I need to take Ben Solo and Barris up a little higher. And then I need these for my fleets. So just for my off-meta fleets, because in Kyber, I'm sure you know, like you need relics for these pilots for it to be more reliable, because I've had some bad RNG where, especially with like Jedi Knight Anakin, if he goes down, it's trouble. I'm working on my Inquisitors, so I'll have my Leviathan counter and Reva here pretty soon. So, because in 2 months I should have Reva, and then I should have the Scythe. So I'll have that up and running, and then I'm going to go Profundity. So I'll have all the meta ships, and then around the time I finish Profundity, if the next GL ship comes, I'll farm either like I'll finish my Profundity and farm that new fleet, or I'll stop Profundity, get that new fleet, and then come back to get Profundity. Because I would just like a more reliable Profundity counter, and I think the Profundity mirror match is a really easy match, and you could just use the TIE Bomber to make it like close to 100%. And then I'll start farming like the new stuff, so Rebel Leia Organa, then JMK, and then Bad Batch for the Marauder. So yeah, so that's what I'll go with. And this will give me like my final, even right now, I think it has a really good chance of doing the challenge tier 1. But challenge tier 1, that's a big goal for mine too. So I'll have all the set battles at challenge tier 1. And then once I get like Grand Inquisitor, I'll have all of them at challenge tier 3, except for Night Sisters, who's still at challenge tier 1. But I just don't think that's worth, maybe once I have the bandwidth to get Marin, once I go for like Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, I'll round that out and get my final assault battle. But I try to focus on like fleets and then S tier GLs. So, and then I'm just like in a building phase right now for what I'm doing. So that, I don't know, like that's just what I'm doing right now. That's the plan, the goal. I don't know. I honestly don't know if I'll have the bandwidth to do Jar Jar Binks. I know. Like people are probably like, how could you ignore, you know, our Lord and Savior Jar Jar Binks? But I just don't feel like Jar Jar is like the end all be all, unless his team is like really crazy. There needs to be like something that makes it really worth it. And unless Jar Jar is like the only good way to get participation in that guild raid, I'll probably still farm the shards, but I don't see myself like doing anything crazy or spending all my crystals to get him or anything crazy like that. To me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Maybe it is to you guys, but to me, it's like at this time, I'm gonna probably slow farm them. So are you guys actually like planning on going hard on Jar Jar, or what's your guys' current plan for that? Because I'll say this, like I've got decent participation before, and I didn't have Jabba when the crate raid was out. I don't have Leia, so you know. But I'm not in like these absolute massive guilds that's pushing like ridiculous boxes. So. All right, well, yeah, so that's pretty much my review, Elliot. So, good mods. Leviathan on your next account. Leviathan's good. You just got to take it to 7 stars. Okay, music. That's a good plan. Leviathan's good. Leviathan's good. Yeah, I understand, Jar Jar, that you're interested in getting Jar Jar. Yeah, if my name was you know, if they suddenly came out with a Captain Amazing in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, yeah, maybe I would hard farm for Captain Amazing as well. So if I was named after, or if I named myself after something, I probably would go straight for that as well. So it's looking like the team's going to be good, though. It's looking. I'm fairly optimistic that the Jar Jar team is going to have some uses. I'm fairly optimistic. So we'll see how it goes, but fairly optimistic that it's going to be a fairly good team. Fairly good. Is that the only thing in events? Yeah. I'll have to wait till I wake up to do. Look at this is crazy for a marquee, isn't it? Like all these, I'm sure it's going to be like absolute garbage tier, but the fact that all these are in here is pretty nuts for a marquee. Yeah, I guess they're just trying to like they're trying to make it worth, because essentially if you buy the $300, you know, marquee character, then it really should have more benefits, right? Because if you spent $300 on unlocking a character, you should get all this stuff. Like you absolutely should. Like I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. Like if you whale on a character, like you should get all these things with it. Like, cause $300 is a lot, is an F ton for unlocking a character. So I think this is a smart decision to like sweeten the pot for whales, cause like that's a ton of money. That's a ton of money. That's a freaking, I don't know, an Xbox or something. Yeah, that's fine. But even like whales do it, you know what I mean? But they get like very little return of investment, except like for whatever Grand Arena performance they have. But I think like making a reward for whales of like hard farming these things. Look how poor I am. Look how absolutely poor I am. 158.72. I'm so poor. I'm in the Zeta or the Chirotech poorhouse. Chirotech poorhouse. These Inquisitors absolutely bankrupted me. Just taking them to Gear 12 like absolutely bankrupted me. I think the fifth brother still requires like 50 more of each too. 50 more. It's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Let's see how much more he needs. All right, so yeah. So I need 100 Chirotech more to finish out the at least. So all right, so 600 more Chirotech. 600 more Chirotech just to take these guys to relics. And then whatever these two take, which is probably like, I imagine like at least 450 each. 350, 450, I don't know, around there. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like 1,300 Chirotech still. 1,300. About. I would estimate about that much. It's a lot. It's a lot. They're worth it though. They're worth it. Once I have Third Sister and a Scythe, it'll be worth it. So 2-3 months, 2-3 months down the line from now, I'll be sitting real pretty. I'll be sitting pretty. So it's absolutely worth the investment. All right, well, that's gonna be it for me. It's kind of late. I gotta wake up early too. I gotta wake up early. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. 500 each, 1,000, 1,600. Yeah, whatever. That'll be like 3 months or something to finish this farm off. Whatever, you know. In the meantime, I'll continue like working on non-Chirotech characters because I still have a lot of characters. I still have tons of characters that I need to work on that aren't like new. Finish off my Separatists, my Imperial Troopers. There's a lot of like old characters that are good that I need to work on, like Gar, my Mon Mothma team, my Rogue One, my Galactic Republic. So there's a lot of teams I can take here that don't require Chirotech that I can work on. And while I'm doing these, I'll do that. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll be there where I have all my characters at gear 12 at least, but there's a lot of little side things I can do because this raid currency is like extremely generous. So while I'm farming all these Chirotech, so not bad. It's not bad. All right, well, yeah. So that's gonna be it for today. So thanks everyone for again. I definitely appreciate your little Captain Amazing. Yeah. I'm gonna change the name to something else now that you. Hey, Rock. Like guest star Captain Amazing or something. You know. Yeah. So, because generally he's always like downstairs chilling with my wife. So he's just like, this is his nap time after he eats dinner. He's just like napping. So. And he's really small. And if you see my floors, they're like linoleum or whatever. So it's really hard for him to walk. So he doesn't like to be in this room. No, my dog, Captain Amazing. My dog's name is Captain Amazing. So, that's what my emoji is, my dude. Captain Amazing. Cat. Yeah, but yeah, have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm not going to be streaming, not tomorrow, but I'll be back Saturday, maybe I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about maybe cutting down on live streaming. Mini Captain, nah, his name's Captain Amazing. He's the original. So he's my little mascot. So, plus it was 12 years ago. I named him when I was like 22. I was 22 years old when I named my dog. So, you know, I was really young. I just named him off my my gamer tag. But yeah, but I'm thinking about doing less live streams so I can focus more on maybe like making quality YouTube videos, like some more because I think that's what a lot of content creators do during this time. Saying that 22 is young. 22 is really young. I don't know how young you are, Baroness. 20. I'm 34, so I'm 34. But 20. You're 19. Okay. Yeah. So I'm ancient. I'm ancient. I'm 34 years old. So yeah. So I'm an old guy. I'm ancient. But yeah, I don't know. I'm playing around with the idea though. I'm playing around with the idea of maybe just focusing a little more on my like long form content for YouTube. Yeah. Well, it's so in my job, I am like ancient. In my job, I'm ancient. I'm an old man. So it's because everyone in my job is like 18 to 22, 23, 24 maybe. Where I'm like an old man. So at the old age of 34, I have the city miles. I have the city miles on me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it because I do think like it would. I don't know. I'm just thinking of like the long-term growth of my account because this is a really like I'm still really new to streaming, right? It's been like 2 months and some change. Yeah, 2 months and some change. So I'm playing around with the idea of maybe focusing a little less on the live streams so I can make like a better quality videos for YouTube. Like focus more on like editing, ideas and everything like that. So yeah. I don't know. I still have to like I'm still messing around with it. So we'll see what we do, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm still thinking. We'll see where it goes. And then I might be starting graduate school here pretty soon. I don't know. So I've been thinking about that too. I'm like, yeah, I really should. Cause I'm enrolled in my school. I just have to like literally start taking the graduate school classes, but that's going to like seriously cut into my streaming time. So I don't know. I'm like, I'm trying to weigh everything. Like whether or not I want to focus more on like YouTube, more on Twitch, or like just start, because I retire from the military in like 3 years. Yeah, I love that movie. That's my favorite movie, Ray Rock. That's like my absolute favorite movie is Starship Troopers. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have, yeah, I don't know if you guys have a preference. If you guys like my live streams more, or if you guys would like to see better YouTube content. I don't know. But you guys are here live, so I imagine you guys would probably be like, yeah, I know you like Ray Rock, you like live content, because I see you because when I'm like living my life out in the wild, and I like turn on Twitch on my phone or something, I always see you in the chat. So you're like around the clock. My favorite movie is Starship Troopers. Definitely Starship Troopers. Good Will Hunting's a good one. That's a good one. But Starship Troopers is definitely my favorite. Yeah, I figured you did, Ray Rock. I definitely see that in your viewer history. I do too. Because I used to watch more YouTube. Yeah, I do like, so I think the biggest thing I need to do is just like, it takes time, but I need to like focus on making better quality, like editing and learning that skill set for YouTube. But that takes like time. And that's what I do like on weekends in the morning. That's why I still on weekends stream during the day, or stream at night. But during the day on the weekends, I'm like, that's when I focus on my YouTube stuff. So that you may notice like in a week, I'll have like the same shirt on all and all the things I release on the in 1 week. If you notice, like I'm wearing the same thing, even though it's like released on different days. It's because like on the weekends, during the week, I'll think about like what I want to do YouTube wise. And then during the weekend, when I have like all day, I'll just like plan it out, do all my YouTube stuff and editing, and then I'll schedule it out for the week. So if you notice like, man, this guy always wears the same shirt or something, it's because I recorded that stuff like on the same day, and that's why I'm wearing similar things. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still playing around with the idea. I was just curious what you guys thought of the idea of like less live stream but more YouTube stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea. I like both. I am both. I enjoy both. Just like how I have a YouTube and a Twitch. Like, I love live streaming. I much prefer it. I do much prefer the live stream. I just think like potential growth of like reaching out to people. Like YouTube is a much bigger pool of people that watch, because especially my time zone of living in like Japan. It's not exactly like the boomingest time to be streaming, you know, like 1 a.m. in the West Coast and like 3 a.m. on the East Coast or something, or 4 isn't exactly like ideal streaming times. But YouTube, it can reach everyone whenever, like at their leisure. So yeah, I don't know, something I've been thinking about. All right, well, have a wonderful night, everyone. I'll see you not tomorrow, but Saturday if you guys are around. So I'll see you there. So everyone have a. You thought it was a brand? Yeah, like Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah. Yeah. No, I do like. It's been like pretty chilly, so I've been wearing a lot of like these thin sweaters, and I only have so many like thin sweaters. So like a lot of my sweaters are like the same, because I only have like, you know, so many of them. But yeah, so have a wonderful night, everyone. Day, afternoon, evening. And then I'll see you Saturday, my Saturday. So take care. And then on your way out, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And take care.